Hey guys, it's Ty from GamesFromTheFront.com. After action report from our campaign game from Where Eagles Dare. This is a look at our 13th session, which we played last Tuesday. We had our 5 or 6 players lined up, and we made it through the remainder of the 700 turn of the 18th, 700 turn of the 19th, and into the 0900 turn of the 19th. So finish up the 700 turn and into the 900 turn. Um, Here in Valkenswald, 231st, we're still approaching this artillery unit from Kampfgruppe Walter, but we do have Kampfgruppe Heinke on the map. He was slowed down a little bit by a minefield that came in via a random event, but he's kind of established himself over on this bridge side of the bridge, and hopefully that'll slow folks down. But there are a lot of 231st units coming, so that's going to be an interesting fight. You'll see that Heinke, this one particular unit, got a little bit of a bloody nose with a cohesion hit and a step loss. But there's a couple units that are pretty fresh, stuck in the minefield, and will probably make it out, or potentially make it out next turn. A little bit to the southwest, you'll remember that there was a lost armor unit from Kampfgruppe Walter. He's independent. He had been out of command, but I think via a formation chit, he was able to finally move. I'm not sure where he's going to go, and I'm not sure what these infantry units are going to do that were kind of tracking him down. But at least he's out of range of this anti-tank gun. We'll see if he can cause any trouble. Up in Eindhoven, first off, the Bailey Bridge is in place. We had the engineers from Group Hot got that in place, and so now the bridge is available for use. Although now we do have Kampfgruppe von Hoffmann making it in from the east. I remember he came in during the 0700 turn. Some of the units that had routed at the very beginning of the game. And a couple of the infantry units have actually made it onto club route, scoring a couple of victory points for the Germans as they've closed off club route. A little bit to the north, Group Hot has made it up to San. There was an entrenched German infantry unit who was there. He's been eliminated, and so there are no German units between Eindhoven and San. And a little bit further to the west, Group Cold is approaching the still intact bridge at best. They did eliminate the lead German pioneer unit who was racing over there. Took a little bit of a gamble, the German side did. I guess it was my call, and paid the price with some of the ranged artillery that was in range, and they eliminated that pioneer unit. And also there's an 88 that was in this location that was also destroyed. So looks like Group Cold is in pretty good condition to continue to advance into best, although there's a couple units in an improved position on the opposite, or one unit on the opposite side of the bridge who's in an improved position. So he'll be a little bit tough to dislodge. A little bit further into the interior of best, we do have a handful of lead elements of Kampfgruppe Clem who've made it a couple of hexes into best. Although the paratroopers have reinforced, I can't remember if it was via an event or just simple movement, but we've got a number of stacks who are in place here. At least for the Germans, some of the mortar units have adjacent enemy units, so their range is going to be limited. And it was this prior session was pretty quiet here with the yellow guys. Heinke? No, I forget their name. Derwitz, Kampfgruppe Derwitz. Pretty quiet. Didn't get a lot of movement. I think they recovered from injuries, some cohesion hits, but otherwise didn't do too much. The remainder of the action for the session was up here in St. Odenrode. The Germans took on a lot of attacks, but really didn't do too much damage. Spent a lot of command points. but really didn't get to do too much as far as damaging or inflicting cohesion hits. The 502nd, I believe, conducted an assault out of this fortress and into this location, eliminating the German unit. So they're making some inroads into St. Odenrode. The artillery from the Eindhoven Regional Command, or later Kampfgruppe Chill, is on the board. He's moved into position and he's unlimbered. It looks like he's in range of obviously St. Odenrode, a little bit of Best, but interesting to see how Club Route advances to see if he can score some points for the Germans. So really interesting turn. We really enjoyed it, and we're looking forward to the 14th session coming up Tuesday. Thanks for watching.